Hey there, it's Jen Schow, and I'm here to show you the Henley March 2018 kit from Felicity Jane. This is such a gorgeous collection, and let's go ahead and start with the papers. One thing I always want to mention at the beginning of these videos is that I have two sets of the paper pack, so I can show you the front and the back at the same time, but if you order the kit, you just get one set, unless you add paper on, which I think is often a good idea so you can use both sides of the paper. But here we go. So first of all, I'm going to put them to the side. We have the Henley floral and chevron. So you can see this is just a nice classic Felicity Jane floral, and I love the teal in the background. It's just a little bit of a different combination. And then the back of that paper is this fun, like, it's diagonal stripes that all meet though in the middle, or an X that spreads out. And then there's just like a dotted line. It looks like stitching on the branding strip. So that's the back of that one. Next, let's see, let me move these over a little bit. Next we have scallop and leaves. So this scallop is super cute. It's like a little bit overlapping and wonky. It almost looks like glasses, but I don't know. And if you put it this way, it almost looks like clouds. It's really cute. I like that one a lot. And then the back of that one I super love. And this one is, it's got a dotty chevron border. And that's always nice to cut off. Now this particular collection has black and white on all the back, like one of the sides of the paper is black and white, which I really like because black and white can go with anything. So you can mix it with other paper lines from Felicity Jane or any other thing in your stash as well. Next we have gingham and hearts. So this is just a nice pink gingham. And then the hearts are just tiny little hearts in rows. And then the branding strip has stripes. Next we have retro and dots. So this is kind of the retro pattern. And I love the way it looks. I love tonal papers like this where there's a darker color on top of a light color. I think it's really cute. And then the back is just a simple polka dot. And then the branding strip has kind of these sketchy lines painted on it. Next we have spots and sketch. Now this is really cute. It brings together the colors of the layout, so it can go with pretty much any of these other papers. I might not use the two dots together, but hey, you could probably. And the back of that one is this kind of sketchy, almost looks like fabric-y texture kind of thing, and then there's hearts along the bottom. So you can see that they're really kind of sketchy. It almost looks like a rug, maybe. Okay, next we have, oh, this is the last pattern paper, fountain and dotty stripe. So you can see this pink paper. It has like a really cool pattern here, and she's calling it a fountain, which it kind of makes sense because a fountain goes up and out like that, but it's more geometric than that. And then we also have this dotty stripe. So something like this I would probably use as a border. It's like kind of hurting my eyes a little bit right now, but if you use just like a piece of it as a border, you can see how nice that looks. So that's my suggestion. And then the branding strip has just a mustard stripe, diagonal stripe. Okay, and then each kit always comes with some solid cardstocks that are two-sided. So this one comes with a salmon, and then, well, or coral or whatever, and then there's a light pink on the back of it. So this is, I have two of the papers, but you just get one. And then this one has like a teal pattern, or solid, with a light blue on the background. So those are very nice, and they look great together, obviously. Let's take a look at some of the embellishments. So first of all, I'll show you the alphabet, which is so cute. This is a gold foil puffy alphabet, and it's very shiny and very pretty, and I love the font, and it's small, and there are numbers up on the back as well with some punctuation. So those are really fun. I can never have enough gold letter stickers because I use them all the time. Okay, next we have the Henley washi stickers. So we've had washi strips in the past, but these ones are actually shapes, and if you see the back here, you get two sheets and they're different, and you get a bunch of different shapes. So there's hearts and speech bubbles. I'll just pull it open and show you really quickly. there. Now I, so you can see they just peel off like that. Okay, so then we have those washi stickers. Then next we have, these are so adorable. So these look like epoxy dots, or I mean enamel dots, but they are made out of epoxy. So they're not hard like enamel dots are, they're a little bit flexible. But I love the sizes here because I always use the small ones and there's no huge ones on here, which for me is a bonus. So these are so pretty and they coordinate nicely with the kit as well. And then we also have some ribbon, and this is some pom-pom trim. So it's just, I'll pull it out and show you. It's just a strand of ribbon with little pom-poms on it. This cute little bag. Okay. Goodness gracious, Jen. Okay. So you can see how cute it is here, and it's just, this is what the trim looks like on its own. If you, I'm sure you guys are familiar with pom-pom trim, but it's such a pretty pink color. I love it. And then we have this really cute little thing of sequins, and I want to show you these because they are not just normal sequins. They're really cool. So they're gold, obviously, and they're kind of like a vintage gold. They're not super like bright. They're not super bright. Okay, so here is the magic of these sequins. Trying to make sure you can see them. They have these little ridges on them. I don't know if you can tell. I'll put some in my hand. Okay, so you can see they kind of almost look like cogs, like that you would see in a watch or a clock. They're really cool. They have like a little burst effect, and they're just a little bit different. So they're easy to use. They're just sequins, but they have a little bit more to them. So they're just, I really love those. And of course, lots of the things that you'll get from Felicity Jane have reusable packaging, or cute little, they come in cute little bags and stuff like that. So this is a nice little jar that you can keep them in. I spilled one, but that's okay. All right. Then we have, let's look at the journaling cards. So these are 3x4 journaling cards. I mostly use them on layouts, but you can use them in pocket pages, obviously. So if you do both pocket pages and scrapbook layouts, these are perfect. And sometimes they're just great to add another little pattern, because often there's different patterns in this than there are in this, or different colors. So you can see this is like the black patterned paper that we have over here, but it's pink and it's smaller. So, and the backs of each of them either have a grid or a dot grid. So there's the dot grid and there's the grid. Okay, so we have that one. This pretty floral that's in the teal color. We've got these lines, which I absolutely love this. It's just a simple, it almost looks like you're counting, like you could put one across or something. That's really cute. I have an idea for that. Okay, this one says follow your heart. This one's just a polka dot in that teal. This is a, like a, it's stripes in the background and then place for you to write something here, and you could stamp something here, or you could put some sort of icon in there, whatever you want. I think that's cute. This one says today. There's another floral. It just doesn't have the color in the background, so it's on white. This one's kind of a faded look, so it goes from that coral to the light pink. This one says living right out loud, which I like. This one is good for a list style journaling. You could make each one of these a bullet point, and in fact, what would be really cute is if you used these little enamel dots as your bullet points. So there are 6 on here, and if you wanted to use these tiny ones, or even the biggest ones, you could use 6 of one color on this, and that would be super fun. And then lastly, just this really simple black and white stripe pattern. So those are the journaling cards. Let's take a look at the die cut shapes for this collection, and I haven't opened these yet. Oh, actually, before we look at the die cuts, I forgot there's this little thing. So this is a cute little package, and we've got some wood veneer shapes in here. Oh, and it is taped closed. So let me just open it really quick. There we go. Okay, this little stuff in here is to protect the wood so it doesn't get broken on the way to you. So these are really fun. Let me show you each one at a time. So we have a tag that has an etched heart on it. We have an ampersand that has etched stripes. I love those stripes on there. It's so cute. We have a little banner that says lovable. There are a couple of bows. Let's see. So one has them cut out and one doesn't, and this one's a little bit of a different shape. Okay, this one is an arrow, but the first time I saw it, I thought it was a house, so you could use it either way, but I think it's meant to be an arrow. This is a little speech bubble that says hello. And we also have a cute little open heart and the word today. So those are fun. And again, it comes in the cute reusable packaging. You could stick sequins or whatever you wanted in this thing as well. And then let's look at the die cuts. Die cuts are always one of my favorite things. They're nice. They're nice weight, these shapes. They're a heavy cardstock, and they have a slightly shiny finish. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Okay, we'll look at the ones in my hand first and then I'll pull the rest out. So there's a variety of shapes, and I'll just go through them here. There's some hearts and circles. Awesome. I love these little pieces, and actually I wanted to see if that would be kind of cute on there because it's already rounded, just like this. So you could put that on there and it looks like it kind of belongs there. I like that. Okay, we've got some leaf sprigs, which I love. Some more hearts. So there's hearts in different colors, looks like. There are some die cut flowers, and these ones are cut right up to the edge. There's no border around them, which I like that. There's another heart. Simple. So it seems like lately we've always been getting these kind of titles in the cardstock shape or the die cut shapes, and those combine nicely with the alphabet, so you could create a subtitle with the alphabet and use one of these die cuts as your main title. Here's Alexis, and she is just really cute. She has a little heart on her shirt pocket, and just kind of casual. She's got cute hair, and she's a little bit curvy. I really like her. She's my favorite one so far, I think. Okay, then we have some more florals. Oops. So we have pink, blue, yellow. There's another coral colored one. Okay, we've got a few more of the hearts in different colors, so the mustard and the teal. And then we've got another one of these, which again, I think could be kind of cute on this kind of a card, or you could use them and make your own with the few shapes that are like that in here. Then we have some frames. So there's a floral frame. There is a light pink striped frame, and there is kind of a pinstripe in black and white. Now let me dump the rest of the die cuts out into my hand. There are 34 pieces in this die cut package. Okay, I think that's all. So here we have another one of those labels with the rounded corners. Here's one that would be perfect for stamping a date on. This one says My Style, Favorite, Life. So you could use Simple and Life together. Simple Life. Some more leaves. I love these. They're so pretty. So you could combine those with the flowers if you wanted to, if they felt right. This one says Documented. And then we've got just some plain labels here. And then we have month, day, year, so you could put the date on this little ticket shape. So those are the die cuts. Very, very cute. Now, the fun thing about this collection this month is the stamp set. It's really fun. I'm sure you guys have seen stamp sets like this before, but this is, I don't know why I took it out of there. I should have left it on here. Okay, this is one of the layering stamp sets, and what she's done, what Gina has done, is put numbers on the stamp backer thingy so you know what order to go in. So they nestle really easily together, like the pieces fit in perfectly. So you start with the leaves, and then you add the flower, and you add this flower and this. So what it basically does is you're putting a darker, or yeah, no, a lighter color on the base, and then you'll stamp on top of it with a darker color so it looks dimensional. So that would be like this light green and then stamping the dark green on top, if that makes sense. And then for the flower part, you stamp a light color here, like a medium shade here, and then a darker shade here. And then there's lots of fun little words too. Love, grow, making time for what matters, currently loving, fresh start, more of this, and I love the little striped heart, which I told her to put there, so but I wanted to show you an example of the flower stamped out. Now I stamped this on like a really thin piece of paper, just testing it out, so the colors spread a lot, but you can see how pretty it looks. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick up on the difference in color because, like I said, this paper is really thin, so it absorbed a lot of the ink and it spread out, but if you do it on a piece of cardstock, it will stay definitely more crisp than what mine did. I guess it depends on what kind of ink you use as well, but I think that flower is just really pretty, and I love florals, so I would definitely use them all throughout all my layouts if I wanted to. I did also want to make mention that there is a cut file in the shop, if you go to digitals, that fits this this shape of the flower, and so you can stamp it just directly on the die cut, so it's already cut out for you. So if you want to purchase that, that's not included in the kit, but it's an additional thing that you can grab if you'd like it. And I also wanted to remind you that each kit for each month we are now offering a digital version of the kit. So if you are a digital scrapbooker, or you like to do some hybrid stuff or change up colors, or if you live overseas, something like that, that is a perfect option for you to get that digital kit. And you can get some of the elements in the kit separately, or you can get the whole kit together. Now, there's another thing for March that is going to be a freebie for shop orders. So anyone who orders from Felicity Jane in March will get this little set of 2 6x8 prints. And you could use these on a layout, or you could just frame them and put it in your house somewhere. But I want to just really quick clarify that if you have a recurring subscription, this is not included in that. It's just if you place an order in the shop. So hope that makes sense. So this one says, be the reason someone smiles today. And this is just a nice big floral. And then on the back there's a grid, just kind of like the cards here. So that's just a little freebie with purchase if you buy something in March. And that's really fun. So I also want to make mention that with every kit too, there's traveler's notebooks, and there's dividers for your planner, like planner dividers that are unpunched that you can purchase separately. And I don't happen to have those right here right now, but you can grab those in the shop if you want to add them to your order. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you check this out, and we'll see you again very soon.